Why doesn't McDonald's sell onion rings? The French fry fryers are separate from the meat fryers. They did cook the fried pies in the French fry fryers, back when they had the fried pies. That's the only thing they're used for. Adding onion rings would add more waste. With just one product, it cycles faster. With two, it's more likely that something would sit there long enough to be aged out and tossed. If customers demanded onion rings, they would add them, but customers are very satisfied with McDonald's fries as a side order. McD's was always famous for its fries, in part because of the beef tallow, which got them in trouble as not all customers realized they weren't vegetarian. McDonald's French fries were widely considered the best for a very long time, and there just wasn't a need for any other product. For a long time, fried foods weren't really McDonald's core competency. They've had the fries forever, but for a long time it was just the burgers and the fries. The filet-o-fish wasn't introduced until 1963, and that was the first fried item McD's offered. The fried chicken patty wasn't introduced until 1980. So now you can think of McD's as a place for fried foods, but their signature has been the burgers on the grill, not things from the fryer. They're selling increasing numbers of fried items and making life more of a hassle for their cooks, continually looking to keep ahead. But at this point, onion rings is Burger King's thing, and if you want onion rings, you go there. McDonald's just recently realized that speed and efficiency of service matters way more than to offer a huge menu. The pandemic forced them to cut down on the overall menu, eliminate all-day breakfast in most of their markets, and for a while, serve only from drive-through windows. What did they find when they did that? An average of 25 seconds was saved per order. That's huge in fast food. That's a speed improvement of something like 40+% in efficiency. That's enough to serve several hundred more cars a day. As such, in a recent vote of the franchisees just a week ago, June 25, 2020, they pretty much unanimously voted to get rid of all-day breakfast soon, and might even stick with the reduced menu. For example, one really popular item was eliminated simply because of the crazy amount of time it added to orders, up to 15 minutes. Time matters. Now onion rings take a bit longer to cook than fries. There are only so many fryers to go around, and they're busy all the time. It's why many other fast food chains don't offer onion rings. Wendy's, In-N-Out, and Five Guys don't offer rings as well. It slows things down, and in fast food, it's whoever processes the most orders wins. They did experiment with onion nuggets back in the late 1970s, but it just wasn't popular enough to stay. It was simply replacing the chicken in the McNuggets with onion, and you have the general idea, but there has been an ongoing movement even now to try to convince McDonald's to bring it back. So that's pretty much that. It all comes down to time, speed and efficiency, with the greater likelihood to lose customers since they would end up serving fewer orders per day. We do. Just not in the form of them being eaten in a box by themselves. They are put on the bacon smokehouse and the mushroom and Swiss burgers. If you asked for a cup of them, we might give it to you. However, we won't put it on our menu. The fries fryer is already clogged enough with donut sticks and fries. The fries person is too busy making and boxing fries, donut sticks and hash browns. The person on table is too busy making all the 20 different sandwiches we make. If we let them sit there like the cookies, no one would buy them. There would be nobody to serve them in a timely manner. Onion nuggets have been tried in the past in a few test markets, but they failed due to inferior quality and lack of public interest. This was before the chicken nugget was invented, so maybe a new version would do better. Other fast food chains can afford to do onion rings because they don't have the sheer volume and business like a McDonald's restaurant. A sit-down restaurant has enough time to make them while you're waiting.